Hello and welcome. Today's topic is food and anxiety and how food may be causing you anxiety. In the next 3 minutes, I will give you the simplest method that you can use to really have relief finally from your anxiety just by adjusting the way you eat. These are 3 simple practical tips that you can apply today. They don't involve you having to do a drastic diet. They are easy and they will really change the way you feel, okay? So if you want to know more about the relationship between food and anxiety and how you can let go of anxiety by adjusting your food, I have a book for you which is called Anxiety Reducing Diet, and I want to give it to you today if you let me a comment under this video or you send me a DM. I will reach out to you, okay? So if you don't know who I am, my name is Daniela Mascaro. I'm a clinical psychologist and I help busy women to get rid of their anxious thoughts, to master their emotions and finally have a happy life. Now, these tips, the best 3 tips that I apply with my clients and they work magic with reducing anxiety, they have all one thing in common. You want your blood sugar to stay stable from the morning to night. You don't want this peak of sugar in your blood because that's when you are going to feel anxious. Anytime your blood goes up and then down, you are gonna start to be shaky, moody, snappy, you're gonna feel brain fog, you're not gonna feel good, and this a lot of the time this is what causes panic attacks and anxiety. And how do we get there? How do we keep our blood sugar stable? 3 things easy that you can do today. The first one is having breakfast. Having breakfast, specifically a protein-packed breakfast. The second one is having coffee, never on an empty stomach, okay? And the third one is to reduce the amount of carbs and sugar that you eat. Now, about breakfast, again, protein-packed breakfast. Why do we want to have a protein-packed breakfast? Because proteins, they will help your blood sugar to stay stable, not only in the morning, but also throughout the day. They set the pace for your blood sugar. And also protein are the building blocks for our body and for our mind. So that you don't want to have a breakfast that is very sugary or very full of carbs. I really suggest you to be friend with a savory breakfast and you will see how different you will feel throughout the day. I know it worked magic for me and it's one of the first things that I advise my clients to do when they come for anxiety. Second one, you don't want to have coffee on an empty stomach. Why? Because coffee on an empty stomach will make your cortisol rise, and cortisol will make your blood sugar rise. Okay? So if you want to have coffee in the morning, it is better to have it with breakfast or after breakfast. This is a big one. And the last one is to limit the amount of carbs and sugar, of course, that you eat throughout the day, or at least to make sure that you always balance your meal with protein and good fat. Now, these 3 tips are amazing. Every time I tell them to my clients, they roll their eyes to me a little bit, but then they try them and they come back to me and they say, oh my God, I didn't know how much food was impacting my anxiety. Okay, so remember to apply these to get a reduction, a very good reduction of anxiety. Today, as you can see, you can apply them easily. They are not difficult And if you want to know more about this, remember that I have my book, which is called Anxiety Reducing Anxiety, and I will give it to you if you comment under this video or you send me a DM. Okay?